On the floor for the visiting Atlanta Hawks, the power forward position at 6 feet 7 inches. Number 10, Dennis Rodman.
Welcome everyone to the NBA. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Dominic Wilkins. Trae Young is out there with Mutombo. And it's Caldwell in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Pistons, Thomas is out there with Dumars. Then there's Hill. Then it's Rodman. And it's Lanier in at the 5 down low. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lanier, covered by Mutombo. Lanier, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Dumars. He's guarded close. Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now Hill, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Hill passes to Lanier. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Caldwell, covered by Dumars. Here's Wilkins. Wilkins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Hill passes to Thomas. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Wilkins kicks to Young. Back to Wilkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively, 4 of 5 so far.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Second is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Hawks working the ball around. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Cans it from downtown. Wilkins has got 10 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Hill with it. Wilkins picks him up, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is Young, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. For the 3, it's hauled in by Lanier. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Rodman outside. And here's Dumars outside. Atlanta with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
And it's good, 2 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Pettit. To the inside. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Lanier. No scoring in this one. Hill sets the screen for Rodman. Pass to Dumars. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Thomas against Young. Here's Pettit. To the middle. Here's Wilkins. Makes it off the glass. Wilkins has got 14 points.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Outside Dumars. It's Thomas high post. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Caldwell. Young outside. Thomas with the steal. Floats one, and it's good on the way in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Pettit. Back to Young. The kick out to Wilkins. Second chance shot. Young outside. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Oh my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Brad Hill picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The Pistons making a change here. Lambier's checked in. Hudson's checked in for the Hawks. There's a screen. Hill drives in. Count it.
Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard it.
Detroit making a switch. Stackhouse is checked in. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Young. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 25 points per game, 10 assists and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he is in the game. A great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Hudson the pass to Pettit. Here's Hagan, covered by Stackhouse. Here's Hagan. Still yet to score. Here's Pettit. The offensive rebound. Young passes to Hudson. And the layup falls. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Billups. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. Billups has got it all tied up now for Detroit. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll be back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Willis is out there with Horford. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Hudson. And it's Hagan in at the 3. Now, here is Young, following the shot by Chauncey Billups. And that one drops for him. Young's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hawks. Outside, Billups. Pass to Howell. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Hagan. The Hawks leading. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Inside. 7-foot shot. Willis, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And the shot goes down.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Hudson with a screen on Billups. Young fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 5 now.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And it's blocked. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Yeah, playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Billups with the bucket. Billups has got his second basket.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's Hagan, covered by Stackhouse. Hagan can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there, continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 2. Pass to Hagan. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hagan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Lanier. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
It's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the Hawks. Young passes to Pettit. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but it doesn't matter.
And the wide open shot from Billups. Hits it from three-point range. Billups has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. Atlanta has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Millsap against Hill. Hit it. That 3 off the mark. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hill passes to Dumas. The 3 from Billups. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wallace is checked in for the Pistons. Thomas comes in for Stackhouse, and then for Atlanta. Wilkins comes in for Paul Millsap, and Hudson subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Hagan. Down low, here's Pettit. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core. The defense has been non-existent.
And the Hawks with possession here. Isaiah Thomas missing his last shot. And Thomas over to help. Here's Hudson. Puts up a deep 3. Nice defense from Wallace. Pass to Hill, to the paint. Here's Thomas. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 5th assist in this one.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Out to the right wing. Here's Pettit. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Outside Hill. Back to Thomas. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Hagan. Pass to Hudson. Wilkins surveying the defense. Wilkins draws the double. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Caldwell can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hill, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Hagan. It's Wilkins on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wilkins has got 20.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Billups, and it's blocked. Dumars against Wilkins. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Thomas. The kick out to Billups. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. That one good for 2.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And You know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Detroit. Inside, here's Pettit. Nice defense from Wallace. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Thomas kicks to Hill. It's picked off. It's Wilkins on the wing. Here's Hagan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hawks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Second free throw, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Detroit. They lead, but all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Moving on now to... Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Hill out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Joe Dumars. Then there's Thomas. And it's Lanier in at the 5. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. The Pistons leading. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Here's Rodman. Pass to Lanier. The kick out to Dumars. No good from outside. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Caldwell passes to Wilkins. Young against Thomas. For the tie. And it's Pettit missing. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Wilkins. Here's the 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Outside Thomas. There's the pick. Pass to Lanier. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Here's Pettit. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Young. Wilkins in the post. Covered by Dumars. From the baseline. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Wilkins. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Team starts the second half missing 4 or 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. The Hawks trail by 6. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Pettit. Trains the three-pointer. Pettit's got 9 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Thomas passes to Hill. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Wilkins. There's the drive. Shot from the wing. That misses off the backboard.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Mutombo. To the middle. Knocked loose. Stolen by Dumars. And Thomas has it in the corner. Pistons passing it around. Rodman passes to Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Chauncey Billups is checked in for Joe Dumars. The Hawks trail by 7. And here's Young. He's got 7. Screened by Young. Here's Wilkins. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Goes up on the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short. Detroit leading by 8. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hagan passes to Wilkins. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Hill sets the screen for Thomas. Grant Hill on the wing. A fadeaway. Rebound by the Hawks. Hagan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Hill.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Give yourself a big round of applause.
Here's Pettit. Rodman covering. And a deep 3 from Young. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Young's got 10 points in the game. Thomas passes to Hill. Now Rodman. Thomas kicks to Rodman.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Thomas. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Billups. Hill kicks to Rodman. Pass to Billups. Banked in off the glass. 15 points for Chauncey Billups.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Thomas against Young. Here's Hagan. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got 11 rebounds in the game. Rodman outside. It's back to Hill. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead. Pass to Hagan. Here's Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Isaiah Thomas. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Billups. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Young's shot is off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Millsap sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Hudson, and it's Caldwell in at the 1. Here's Hagan, and he gets it to go from the high post.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pick up by Hill. Driving the lane. Stackhouse with it. It's hauled in by Willis. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Caldwell. Pass to Hagan. And the layup's good off the glass.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
On the wing, Dumars. He's covered by Hudson. Now here's Billups. Fires for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Hagan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Caldwell. Here's Hagan. He's guarded by Billups. Feeds away. Hagan can't hit. Pistons leading by 6. Floats it up for Hill. Here's the break. Here's Hudson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Bill Lampier's checked in for the Pistons. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Thank you, David. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
No, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
Caldwell can't hit. Pistons leading by 5. Now here's Billups. Hill has the open look. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Hagan, covered by Stackhouse. Bumped on the way up, but hits it, and they call the blocking foul.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Wilkins is checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Hudson. And rank credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal. They're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
And the Hawks making a change here. Willis is checked in, and the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
It's Young on the wing, down low. Willis, no good. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And Joe Dumars the bucket on the assist by Billups. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Thomas with the steal. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. You're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
The Pistons making a change here. Hill's checked in. The Hawks trail by 7.
At the line for your Pistons.
Now Young. Mutombo is screen on Thomas. The Hawks again can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 14 points for Hill.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Young pass to Bennett. Drills it from outside.
Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, it's going to turn it into a bucket.
Outside Thomas. Back to Dumars. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Pettit. Here's Caldwell. Shoots over Dumars. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Caldwell.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Outside Thomas. Over Young. Thomas, no luck. Hawks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Wilkins. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lanier's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Thomas passes to Lanier.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Young looking it over. That's tipped. And here is Thomas. Outside, Rodman. Back to Thomas. Rodman outside. Thomas sets a screen for Rodman. Clock at 6. Outside Hill. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wilkins touched it last. Here's Dumars. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Thomas. Pass to Pettit. Here's Wilkins. Rebound, Detroit.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Detroit.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Hill.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now we present the player of the game, Grant Hill.